he basically took himself out of this. I mean, all of the top guys are going to have to really falter at this point for him to have even remote shot. And boy, how often have we seen this at the American Cup on pommel horse? Death by pommels.
And you also mentioned before that it's so early in the international season. Some of the collegiate gymnasts have the advantage of being in their season. They've been competing regularly, but some of these others are just getting started.
Absolutely. Joel Moldauer has competed 6 weekends in a row already. Another scissor to a handstand. Now he's trying something that's really tricky stuff. It's going to come up. Maybe he is opting not to do it. Just traveling across the horse. And here it is right here. He's going to try to go up and come back down. He manages the hardest part extremely well, coming back down from a handstand into those flared circles, but that is a press to a handstand right there. And he's got a whole heck of a lot of deductions as well. If Alan Bauer had a little more than 2 points, that should be 3.5. So what you got to do on this scissor is you got to fly up to a handstand, show no strength, and he goes over, steps down to the end, which are huge deductions, and then he falls off the horse. So really, what he's got is just all kinds of deductions. Going up to a handstand again, he pauses, I would say close to a stop, which if they call it a stop, it's a full point deduction. That he does well. The coming down into circles. I watched him do this in training, and I saw him do it one time where I thought it was worth it. But right here, the dismount, as I said, you're exhausted, especially when you have been struggling in the exercise. And not to pile on, but that's exactly what the judges are going to do.
Well, was outside the top 5 after the first rotation, not really enhancing his cause on the pommel horse. The Spaniard from Madrid, who injured his clavicle just before the Spanish national championships last year, was forced to miss that event. He's torn his ACL on a couple of occasions, 3 years apart, so certainly more than his fair share of injuries during the course of his career.
Yeah, I really like this young man. No question about it. He has dealt with a lot of adversity. Tore his ACL in 2011, re-tore it 2014. My son is going through the exact same thing.
I mean, this is a sport where your body is really your temple. And to come back from an injury in other sports, sometimes you can manage to a degree, but in this sport, there's nowhere to go if you're not healthy.
No, absolutely.
And his score, 11.6, 3.5 points of deduction.